LCL Report is looking for advertisers. Do you have a product, service, candidate, or charity that would love to be spotlighted? Look at our numbers. Over 250,000 views this month. Over 700 subscribers this month. Multiple awards on YouTube. Over 500 subscribers to our Facebook group. There's pretty much nothing I won't do for a good story. If you want to know about rates, just email me. So support a business that supports liberty.
Hi, welcome to LCL Report. This is Darren Lupo reporting. Today I'm going to talk to you about the case of Sam Dodson. Sam is a reporter who's being held in jail. It's his 5th week now for exercising a few of his constitutional rights. I'm going to let you get caught up to speed and just with a quick synopsis from Dave Ridley so you get a better idea what's going on. Dave?
It just so happened that Senator John McCain happened to pick the same hotel.
New Hampshire videographer Sam Dodson reporting the news in more comfortable times. But as of May 17th, the camera-toting gonzo journalist remains in jail on his 35th day of a hunger strike. Dodson was arrested for refusing to turn his camera off in a court lobby. Authorities say they're still holding him because he's refused to give them his legal name. When first thrown in jail, he went on a milk and vitamin-only fast. But Free Talk Live is reporting that this fast is now a water-only hunger strike. It's not 100% clear when Sam intensified his in-jail protest, but I'm estimating it was around May 10th. That means Sam has probably gone roughly the last 7 days without any food, or milk, or vitamins. As of a few days ago, he was reporting dizziness. We'd have to assume that he's probably getting close to being put on a feeding tube or force-fed. By the time you see this video, however, there may have been new developments in the case. Activists have filed multiple writs of habeas corpus to demand that Sam receive his speedy trial. Some sort of ruling is expected on that today. Meanwhile, Sam has been urging supporters to write letters to the editor. You can learn more by visiting freesamdodson.com.
Sam Dodson now is starting to reach critically low amounts of weight. He's lost over a third of his body weight, and they're reporting him came in at 180 pounds. 5 weeks ago, he's now down to 116 pounds. The longest fast I know of on record was 66 days. Bobby Sands, he was that guy back in, I think it was 1980 or 81, where he was caught with a gun over in England and was thrown in jail. I think he was there over 5 years, and he finally went on a water fast to protest another, I can't remember all the details, but something about the another prisoner situation. He went 66 days without food before he died in prison. So I know you can go quite a way, you can go a long time without food, but I do believe Sam, in my professional opinion, is getting critically low, and he's probably doing damage to his organs by now. As a doctor, people forget I used to be a chiropractor, and a lot of my practice was nutritional cleansing. So I consider myself to know more than most people about fasts and cleanses. They have their place, and they can do some miracle stuff sometimes. This kind of prolonged water fast and milk fast is a very damaging type of fast. It's okay for a week or two, but it does cause a lot of problems later on to the internal organs. You can do a lot of kidney damage, liver damage, digestive issues. It basically can really wreck your nervous system. All sorts of bad things can happen. And I am very worried about Sam, but I do respect why he's doing this. I mean, think about it. If you were thrown in jail for something that you've been told your whole life, this is the Constitution, you have the right to the First Amendment, you have the right to keep silent, Fifth Amendment. You're told all these things, and then when you get into the court system, the police system, none of it's true. I mean, you've been arrested for something you believe is completely corrupt. I don't blame him. I mean, why would you cooperate with a system that acts like that, that's so stacked against you? It makes no sense. I mean, what else is he supposed to do? All of a sudden go along with it? So I completely understand why he's doing this. I'm just worried about his health. The victims on trial should be able to decide if they want a camera or not. But police and judges, they're in the public. They're public servants. Everything should be transparent. There should be no secrets behind closed doors and nothing that can't be filmed. It's a very simple solution, but right now we have everything backwards. Right now the judges and the police decide if cameras are allowed, and all that does is, to me, create a huge environment for corruption in closed-door sessions that nobody knows what's going on in. I know if I were dragged into court, I would want a camera filming everything that's going on so my rights are not violated. But I could also see that if someone had a child in there that didn't want to be on camera, okay, just say you don't want to be on camera and that's the end of it. It's a real simple solution. But the last thing I'm really going to talk about is the worst case scenario. What if Sam does get so sick that he does himself damage in there, or frankly, you can, when you start losing weight like that, where you're getting close to half your body weight's gone, and that guy was a skinny guy to begin with. He was 6'1", 180 pounds. I mean, he's not fat to start with. Who's going to be held responsible if something bad happens to him? What if he dies in jail? Who's going to be held responsible for that? That's the big question. I mean, and not to mention just the awfulness of that. But let's go back to also the taxpayers. I mean, how much money have they shelled out for something this stupid? This is so clear. I cannot believe he would be thrown in jail for 5 weeks on this, and he's being held indefinitely. And that kind of guy is not going to break. He believes in what he's doing. He's got strong fortitude. They're not going to break him. So I don't really see a good win situation for the government in this case. If he dies in there, it is going to be a PR nightmare, or they got to let him go, which is also going to show that would basically remove the veil of legitimacy around this. I don't know. What are your opinions? Go ahead and post your thoughts. This is Terran Lupo with LCL Report. I know I'm going to go send a letter right now. If you need help to send a letter to Sam, go to mailtojail.com. It's listed right there. Mailtojail.com. And send Sam a letter. He'd really appreciate it. Meanwhile, though, go make a stink in the media. This is ridiculous. It's not getting national coverage. So please repost this. Thank you very much. As always, good hunting.
This edition of the LCL Report brought to you by StashYourSwag.com. This amazing ebook has over 100 secret hiding places all around your house. Most hiding places are free, but none are over $50. Remember, StashYourSwag.com.